It was inevitable, really. The LEGO games have already spanned Star Wars, Batman, Indiana Jones, and Harry Potter. So why not Disney's Pirates also? In LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, developer Traveller's Tales Legofies all 4 movies into one game. The result is something that should be familiar to fans. A charming, fun experience that still has some old and annoying problems. If there's one area where the LEGO games have gotten better, it's graphics. The Pirates world is pretty sharp, LEGO creations explode in satisfying ways, and the water looks great. Just never mind these horrible looking splashes. The frame rate does stutter a bit at some points, but that's only when things get crazier on the screen. Ultimately, this is exactly what you'd expect. A big, colorful world with your favorite characters from the movies. The LEGO charm is in full effect here, and fans of the movies will love it. All the cutscenes are acted out in goofy ways, but won't make a lick of sense if you haven't seen the movies. It's silly fun, just don't expect a gripping or sensible take on the movies here. Hey! On the plus side, some of the more boring scenes from the movies are made way better in LEGO form. Remember Davy Jones' locker from the 3rd movie? Yep, now you can ride goats through it. Goats! The animation is also pretty good. Each character is very distinctive, from Jack Sparrow's swagger to the key-carrying dog. The badass soundtrack is lifted directly from the movies, and you can't argue with that. If you've played any LEGO game before, you know what to expect here. After picking a movie from the hub world, you'll hack and slash your way through each level, switching between different characters to solve puzzles with their specific powers. The puzzles are pretty standard stuff. Break a LEGO object here, rebuild something there, pretty easy. However, every now and then, the puzzles will leave you completely hanging in the wind. There will be no direction of what to do, and the solution is oftentimes really obscure or nonsensical. Thankfully, most of the game is pretty fun. The bulk of it has more to do with collecting different trinkets, and there is a ton to collect here. The core gameplay may be basic and repetitive, but it's still a lot of fun. And of course, everything can be played with a buddy in the 2-player co-op mode. While local co-op is great, it's disappointing there's no online co-op. I realize Traveller's Tales is worried about kids getting online with their game, but come on. This is getting ridiculous. At least give us the option. Unlike some of the past LEGO games, you'll find yourself with a ton of different allies during certain levels. Unfortunately, this mob isn't always ideal, especially since the computer-controlled characters aren't very smart. I've had a number of times where they would bump into me and push me around, sometimes off ledges. This is made even worse in the 2-player co-op mode because it's hard to keep track of who you are. Besides co-op, you won't find any other modes until you're deep into the game. Yet the main quest is entertaining enough that you won't notice a lack of extras if you're not a completionist. Still, if collecting is what you love, there's plenty of it, and you'll be doing it for a long time. LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean is a fun game that will keep you entertained. The game still has some familiar problems, namely dumb AI, no online support, and a few puzzles that make no sense whatsoever. But if all you want to do is relive the Pirates movies in LEGO form and collect a bunch of stuff, well, you're probably going to have a good time. For more on LEGO Pirates, sail on over to IGN.com.